In this question, we're given some data about silicon, including its electron affinity and ionization energy, and then we're asked a series of questions. So before we do that, I would like to write the reaction for electron for electron affinity and ionization energy. So these two things are opposites. So for electron affinity, it's silicon in the gas phase plus an electron yields Si minus in the gas phase. So this is the electron affinity, the amount of energy absorbed or released when silicon gains an electron. The ionization energy is the opposite. Here we have Si in the gas phase yields Si plus in the gas phase plus an electron. And Alex isn't particular in all cases about the state of matter, but in this particular question they do give the state of matter. So it says, does the following reaction absorb or release energy? We have Si gas plus an electron yields Si minus. This is the electron affinity. You'll notice that the value is positive. So positive means it's endothermic, which means that energy is absorbed. It says, is it possible to calculate the amount of energy absorbed or released given the data above? Yes, it's given to us. So yes, we can do it, and that exact amount of energy, which it asks for here, is 133.6 kilojoules per mole. The next question is a little bit trickier. It says, does the following reaction absorb or release energy? And we have Si plus an electron yields Si. Neither of these reactions are that. However, that is the opposite of this reaction. If we were to write this reaction in this direction, we would get Si plus an electron yields Si. That is this reaction. Well, if the ionization energy is 786.5 kilojoules per mole, if we do the opposite reaction is going to be negative 786.5 kilojoules per mole when we go in the reverse direction. This is negative, which means it's exothermic, which means when Si plus gains an electron, energy will be released. In fact, 786.5 kilojoules per mole will be released. It says, is it possible to find the exact amount? Well, yes, that is the exact amount. And then in the last one, it says, if you answered yes, what is that amount of energy that is absorbed or released? Here I believe it's only looking for the energy and not the direction. Remember that in thermodynamic properties, the negative or the positive amount of energy is just whether the energy is absorbed or released. And here I think it just wants the amount. So I'm going to put in 786.5 kilojoules per mole. If it were me, I would accept negative 786.5 because that tells you that it's released. But here I think it's looking for the positive answer, at least according to the answer key.